What's up, my YouTube people? Thanks for coming back to see just what I do today. Hope you're having a great day. It's a little sad. The other day was the last day of summer. That doesn't make me very happy, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It just means that icky white crap is coming sooner than we think. But as you can see, Obi-Wan is doing good. I've added some rocks to his aquarium, as you can see. There are some rocks I picked up in some of our trips that we take to the Colorado mountains. There's hide holes. Hide a hole on that side. And then his floating scuba diver buddy. See, he just floats around in there. Just a little something. Decorate the top of the tank. He just swims around in there with the motion of the water, and sometimes Obi-Wan will come up and nip at him, but no big deal. But yeah, just a little scuba diver. He floats in there. But yeah, as you can see, we are back here in the pups' room. There they are! They wanted to be the part of the beginning of this video and throughout this video. Yeah. So in this video, I was just thought I'd give you an update on Obi-Wan before we started. Again, thank you, Amanda, for giving me him. He's doing great. I gave him some earthworms the other day. They were small, of course, but while the tank was empty when I was cleaning, I gave him some earthworms. But as you can see, he's doing great. But again, we're in the pup's room. There's Big Bear. And there's my wild bear. My wild, ferocious bear. Oh, bless you. Yeah, so that's not why you clicked on this video. You were curious on what kind of trout we're going to be cooking today. Today we are going to be cooking a quick, on-the-grill trout lunch. So, I've got the stuff all ready, waiting to go. We're going to cook up these trout real quick. These trout I caught in trip number 37. I'll try to leave an iCard or pin it at the end or something. So if you want to see where we caught it, how we caught it in the Colorado mountains, you can go back and watch that video. Find a biscuit, Bubba? So, let's stop talking, get into this video, and make a quick trout lunch. Right, honey? Yeah. So here is the trout we're going to be cooking up for lunch today. Now these I caught on the river and at the lake. I don't know which is which, I don't remember. But the biggest one is 13 inches long with a fin stretch. So the big ones I'm going to cook for myself, and my mom might have some, so I'm going to cook more than one. Now the little ones, like this guy right here, I'm just going to stick in a foil packet with some butter so it doesn't stick to the foil, and completely wrap it up for the pups. And Oliver and Daisy, they enjoy cooked trout too, so I want to make sure they get enough too. Because I also make trout jerky just for the dogs, which they seem to extremely enjoy. So, I think the first thing I'm going to do is cut the head off and the fin off of the ones that are going to be for us to eat, because they're a little bit bigger than my foil, and I want them to be able to lay on the foil. We're not making a foil packet. I did that in a different video, foil packet trout. We're just going to be setting them on the grill. We're using get the bee off of him. We're using the foil as a non-stick surface so it doesn't stick to the grill grates and screw up the fish too much, hopefully. So, I'm going to cut the head off of 3 of these real quick, and the tails. So I'll be right back. Let me go cut those off in the house real quick. So we got that trout all taken care of. I cut the head and the tail off of 3 of them. Now, the first thing we're going to do is throw the pups trout in a foil pouch real quick. Looks like I need to go pick up some more foil. Now I'm just going to put a little butter down here at the bottom, just so it doesn't stick. Nothing fancy, it is just for the dogs. But I had a few left over from making trout jerky the other day, so I thought I'd cook them up some too, because I know they enjoy it. Well, I'll take it off the bone first, because you don't ever want to give them trout with the bone on. That'd just be stupid. So I'm just going to lay them in there like that, and we're just going to hold the foil, nothing fancy, and there's the pups one. We're going to whack it on the grill just like that, let it cook, and we'll take it off the grill, let it cool, take it off the bones, and the dogs will enjoy that. Let me go grab some more foil real quick, and then I'll show you how I'm going to do my lunch. Well, all I have left are these foil sheets, but that's okay. It'll work just fine. So all we're going to do is do the same thing we did with the pups. Is smear some butter on the bottom. It's mostly just to keep it from sticking. It'll probably stick anyways, but oh well. Because we're just using the foil as a non-stick surface, hopefully, potentially. And then we're just going to take our trout, whack that down in the middle, and season the fudge out of them. Now I'm going to use some of this gourmet burger seasoning. I tend to put it on everything anymore. Make sure you give your seasonings a shake, because they do separate. And hopefully I can do this without all the wind blowing it away. I'm going to season the inside, both sides, all sides. And I'm also going to use some onion powder. Sorry about the crappy lighting. The clouds keep moving on me. I'm going also to use a little bit of garlic powder. Whoa, that was a lot on that one. Alright. Now I'm not going to use any salt, because that gourmet burger seasoning has a lot in it, and along with peppers and all kinds of other fun stuff to it. So we're just going to arrange this somewhat in the middle of our foil as best we can. Now we're going to take some more butter. We're just going to take a glob of butter like this and stick it inside each trout. As that heats up, it'll melt and be inside the trout and be super tasty with all the seasonings. So now all we're going to do is just kind of make a little boat, so when the butter melts, it doesn't just run off. It kind of stays contained a little bit. Yeah, I probably should have used a bigger piece of foil, but as I said before, I just ran out. Just want to arrange it to where they all sit somewhat flat, just like so. So we got that all ready to go. It's all ready to go on the grill. So let's go over to the grill. It's screaming hot, and get these going for lunch. So here is the grill. It's screeching hot. We're just gonna whack the pups off over here in the corner. Let that go for a while. Now we're just going to take ours and slide them off, just like so. Make sure our boat doesn't fall. But we're gonna turn this down to low, because we don't want to scorch the fish, we just want to cook the fish. And let this go for a little bit. It'll start smelling really good. I'll come over. We'll turn these in about 5 minutes or so. No, probably less than that, because this is really hot. When it starts smelling really good, and you can see the meat right here turns opaquey white, we'll give it a flip, let them go on the other side, and this lunch, quick trout lunch from trip number 37, will be done. Right, honey? Right, honey? Are you waiting for trout? How about you? Big Bear wants some trout too? And it's starting to sprinkle on us too. So, we're going to close the lid to this grill, let this go for a bit. Hopefully it doesn't burn. I hate it when it's burnt. We're going to let this go, let this all warm up, heat up nice, be tasty. And while we're doing that, let's go feed the animals. Here's the bunnies. This is Lola and Jill. They get a little cranky with each other, but they have plenty of food. Same with Doc and Jack here. They have plenty of food. Their dish is full right there. We'll go over here to Jack's, check out Jack's. He's got enough food in his thing. And cookies. And bread. He gets all kinds of stuff. They all do. But I'm going to feed these guys and their gravity feeder that I built for them. And feed the turkeys. Because the chickens don't need any feed until Saturday. Because I built them a gravity feeder. I couldn't find one I liked, so I said screw it, I'll just build it. And yeah, so the only thing that's left to do is feed the quail, feed these guys. The freezer camp birds are good. So yeah, so let's feed everybody else, and then we'll go check on the trout. Well, our trout is smelling really good and looking pretty good. So I think I'm going to try and give it a flip real quick. Hopefully without making a mess. Yay, they're not sticking. Oh, nice golden brown. That's exactly what we were looking for. And not sticking. More. The last one wants to stick, of course. Not enough butter under that one. And of course, we're going to flip the pups. Like so. We're going to let this go for about another 5 minutes. And lunch will be ready. Oh yeah, that's looking trout-tastic now. So let's get these on the plate because they're looking completely done. We're gonna get these on the plate. See, even they thought it was trout-tastic. We're gonna get these on the plate. Go over there, give them a try. And this is our quick lunch for the day. As I said before, those are looking trout-tastic. Super good looking. It smells lovely with that gourmet burger seasoning on it. So they are completely done. They're nicely golden brown on all sides. Not burnt. Golden brown. That's what we're looking for. You don't want them burnt. They're nice golden brown. And the easiest way to tell is everything just flakes off easily, like so. Just flakes off really nicely. Really tender, super hot. That's the pups right there. There's nothing special. Just some plain ones for them. Excuse me, I'm gonna let it cool completely, and then I'll take it off the bone and give it to them. Oliver will enjoy it, the pups, everybody's gonna enjoy some fish today for lunch. It's really good for them too, it's not a bad thing. Now the bones are, I wouldn't ever give them the bones or anything like that, but it's high in omega-6 and fatty acids and good stuff for the skin and coat. So, let's cut into one of these fishes, cut into one of these trouts, a little bit better, and I'll give you a taste. Hi, Bonnie. We'll just start the one over here. As you can see, nice and tender, not all dried out, perfectly done, and it just flakes. That right there is how you can tell that you got a perfectly done trout. Nice and juicy, and there's absolutely no pink to it. It's all opaque. White, if you don't know what opaque means. So I'll get you some of the skin. Excuse the fingers, they are clean. Be careful, it's still hot. It did just come off the grill, but here, have a bite. So what'd you think? Pretty good, huh? That gourmet burger seasoning, I just got that at the dollar store. I tend to put it on everything lately. I put it on my corn, I put it on burgers and potatoes, everything lately. It's really good. Has just enough seasoning to it and spices to it that it turns out really good. Now there is one thing I think this trout is missing. Don't get me wrong, it's really good. Especially when it's fresh caught, not from a store. The store ones are okay, it's just they're not very flavorful. Because who knows how long they've been sitting on the shelf or frozen there. But anyways, there's just one thing that this is missing. And we need to frank it up. Because I put this on everything. Literally. Hot dogs, mac and cheese, potatoes, french fries, chicken. It's good on everything. If you haven't tried it yet, go give it a try. They've also come out with some boneless chicken bites with franks already on it. I have one in the fridge. I have to give it a go sometime. But today we're having trout for lunch. Yep, that's what it's missing. Not on all of it, just some bites. I like it here and there. But anyways, that is my quick trout lunch. Now again, we caught these trout on trip number 37. If you care to go check that out. Go see how I caught them, where I caught them, when I caught them. Because some of this fishing we do at night. Yeah, we do some night fishing. Now those videos come out on Friday. And as I said before, the Cliff Notes version coming out on Sunday. It's pretty much the same video, just shortened down the Cliff Notes, as I said before. So, this would be perfect with just some plain white rice, which I think I'll go make some in the house. And take this in the house before I eat it all, so my mom can have some. My dad can try some if he wants some. He's not super fond of fish, but he'll always give it a go, give it a try. And of course, I'm going to get the dog's trout ready, all cleaned up, so all I got to do is hand it to him, not have to worry about bones, because there is a heck of a lot of pin bones, rib bones, all that fun stuff, which I'll pull out before I give it to the pups, of course, and the big dogs. So, that's going to call it for today. I've got some little vultures sitting here waiting for their trout. You're not vultures, you're cute puppies, huh? That's Big Bear, that's Little Honey, this is their dad, they look absolutely nothing like him. This is Oliver. Yeah. And they don't realize that he's Pops. He's just another dog in the house. But anyways, come here, Big Bear. Come back on video. There we go. I gotta get all you in. So that's gonna call it for this video. I'm gonna go enjoy my trout lunch. I hope you'll give this recipe a try. You can try it with any fish. You don't have to just use trout. You can use salmon, tilapia, anything really. So that's gonna call it for this video. Because I got some little ones waiting for their half. Yeah? Are you hungry, Bubba? Are you hungry, Bubba? Oliver's always hungry. Okay, that's gonna call it for this video. I hope you give this recipe a try, as I said before. Don't forget to whack the like button. Leave a comment down below on what you thought of this video. And I'll catch you next time on Justwhatido. Can you tell them subscribe? No? Just give you your trout? Yeah? You hungry? There's a honey sitting there waiting, huh? You hungry? And spastic Oliver. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you next time on Just What I Do. Hey, Bubba.